Hi, good evening. We're going to call this meeting to order. If you could please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Freeman.
Well, welcome, board and audience. I have one request, please. We need to move the high school report ahead of the elementary report, so we'll do the high school report first, and then the elementary, and then the rest of the agenda is set.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we have someone doing the high school report.
Hello? Okay, there we go. Hi, I'm Noah Eichenbusch, and I'm here to do the high school and middle school report today. First, middle school students have been working on increasing their ability to be responsible and utilize their provided times in the schedule to take care of their personal needs rather than using class time. Right before Thanksgiving, we took about 90 students roller skating who had met the requirements, and we are planning another fun activity at the end of the semester. There is still one more day for both the middle school and high school canned food drives if anyone is interested in donating. Both the middle school and high schools are having Spirit Week this week to make the last week of 2024 a little more fun. It's always fun to have Spirit Weeks. Thank you to Superintendent Freeman and the district office staff for providing hot chocolate the last 2 Mondays for middle and high school students as they made their way to class. I know a lot of us really appreciated it and being involved in our day. We appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Our high school FFA chapter has been very busy. Over the last month, they hosted the Oregon FFA State Officer Team and participated in workshops led by those officers that focused on improving mental health, overcoming challenges, and coping with stress. That event was capped off with a barbecue and bonfire at the Land Lab. Our chapter has been competing too. A 5th place finish at district rituals, and the tractor team, driving team, finished 2nd at districts, qualifying them for the state competition. I wanted to give out a shout out to my peers for their performance in Flaming Idiots last week. I know I had a great time. Thank you, Peter Shepard, Douglas Shepard, Ava Murphy, Savannah Jones, Christopher Rivera, Matthew Wright, Jacinda Pruis, and our stage crew, Cheyenne Beam, Katie Crouch, Rebecca Layton, Emma Hewlin, and Emma Hickman, and Mr. and Mrs. Cole for producing the play. Thank you all for coming. On December 7th, the Glide Wrestling team hosted the annual Willie Wilkinson Memorial Tournament. This year, 21 teams participated in an all-day event. Wrestling went a little longer than expected that day, but our Glide wrestlers worked hard all day and night. Connor DeVogue, Caden Cox, and Elijah Hatfield were tournament champions. Zach Saar finished 2nd. Aiden Murphy finished 3rd. Sam Long and Tristan Pierce both finished 5th in their weight classes. Last night, Mr. Perini had the band and choir sounding great. Thank you to all the performers who participated and the soloists who sounded amazing. All the performances were pretty awesome, and we're looking forward to their spring performance. And that's all I have today. Thank you.
Noah, I just wanted to say, Dan and we were there on the same night to see the performance, and I just want to say that was hilarious. You did an incredible job. You made us laugh so hard, and so congratulations to the whole drama team. You did amazing.
Thank you. We really appreciate the support. It means a lot to us. Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay, Olivia. Or somebody else.
Olivia's been a little under the weather, so
Oh.
my dear friend Nora from her sister,
Nora.
her house together, she's going to fill in. So this is Nora Campbell. I'm going to introduce her. She's a little bit nervous, so I'm going to stay with her. But
So first, it's Mr. and Mrs. Ferguson. Hi, I'm Nora Campbell,
yeah.
and I'm here for the December elementary school report. So, last week maybe, sixth grade went to the OSU basketball game. We in Corvallis, and we watched the women's basketball game against Indiana State. While at OSU, our sixth graders got a tour of the campus after the game from Glide High School graduates, Hannah Goff and Hannah Long. The JBC hosted our annual holiday shop December 9th through 12th. The holiday shop is not a fundraiser for our school. Its purpose is to ensure that all students have the ability to purchase presents for their family members at an affordable price. Our JVC members shop year-round in order to find quality items at closeout prices. Thank you to the countless volunteers who helped to make this shop a success for our school. On December 12th, we hosted our third annual Christmas tree lighting and community sing. This well-attended event enabled us together and celebrate the season together as a community. All classrooms participated in our door decorating contest. Staff got super creative, and all of us benefited from the joy it brought to our school. Thank you, Mr. Freeman, Mrs. Standish, and Mrs. Thoreau for judging our contest. Ms. Brownson's class won the contest and was treated for chocolate milk and donut party. We hosted a house tree decorating contest. Students and staff brought in house-themed and colored ornaments to decorate their trees. All the trees turned out beautifully. The House of Solidarity were declared this year's winner. We hosted a house. Okay. In the spirit of giving, we have continued our partnership with Helping Hands and Glide Fire Department to find families that may need a little extra support this holiday season through the More Comfortable Holiday Food and Gift Program. This year, we were able to contribute over 600 food items. Our second grade students are headed to town in the morning to sing carols to residents of Bridgewood Rivers. The students and their teachers have been practicing for a few weeks to spread some cheer around our community. They head to the movies after they sing to celebrate the holiday season together as a grade level. And now I would like to give you a little glimpse of our December fun.
So while John's doing that,
Usually we do a dance party on Tuesday on morning announcements because we have our music on there. but today, Wednesday, we did a surprise dance party. Thank you for your time.
Okay, I think we're moving on to SB awards.
Okay, thank you all for showing up tonight. I am going to read the name and then a little bit of a blurb that has been written for each student. And if those of you that might have heard, getting over this horrible crud that has been plaguing everybody. So if I don't get everything right, just we'll work on it, correct me. I'm really okay with that. So the first one that we have for high school is Chris Rivera. Chris is and this is for 12th grade. Chris is an exceptional student who approaches everything he does with immense dedication and effort. His genuine respect for both staff and his peers make him a valuable member of the community, while his kindness and compassion sets him apart. Chris has a remarkable ability to uplift those around him. The world would undoubtedly be a better place with more people like Christopher Rivera. Congratulations, Chris. For 11th grade, Kaya Eichenbusch. Kaya is the type of student that you just know is going to get the job done. She is always in a good mood and comes to school every day ready to work, not only for herself, but also for others around her. When I think of Kaya as an individual, I think of someone I want on my team. She represents everything a Wildcat should be: hardworking, tenacious, and kind-hearted. Congratulations, Kaya. For 10th grade, Katie Brown. Katie works hard to be involved in many extracurricular activities at GHS: cheerleading, National Honor Society, and the sophomore class leadership. Even though she is involved in a lot of activities, she works hard in class to get her classwork completed and makes her grades a priority. Congratulations, Katie. And then for 9th grade, Colin Groth. That might be basketball. I think he is at basketball. Colin works diligently and stays on task to efficiently complete high-quality projects in the woodshop. He is not only an outstanding student, but an outstanding athlete as well. He works very hard on and off the field. All right, congratulations. Moving on to middle school for 8th grade, Jasmine Ellenwood. Jasmine brings her best self every day, every single day. Her positive attitude and creative thinking is an asset to the classroom. Her willingness to try new things is admirable. Jasmine is definitely Glide Middle School ESP material. Congratulations, Jasmine. Oh, yeah. So after we announce all of the awards, there is t-shirts, and so we'll have a slight pause, and then please come up and get your size for your t-shirt that you get for tonight. All right, moving on to 7th grade, Olivia Schultz. Okay, Olivia never backs down from an academic challenge, putting in unmatched effort every day. She is kind and considerate in action and is a delight to have in class. She exhibits exceptional student performance every day, and I have no doubt that she will continue to do as her years in the Glide School District lead her to graduations. Congratulations, Olivia. All right, moving to elementary school for 6th grade, Taven Long. Taven makes class discussions come alive. He has curiosity, depth of knowledge, and reasoning skills add so much to our class. He has outstanding character and willingness to help make him a true role model. Congratulations on being our 6th grade SB recipient. Congratulations, Traven. For 5th grade, Austin McCauley. Austin is a model student who conducts himself with respect and integrity. He sets high goals for himself and then works hard to achieve them by completing all of his assignments and practice, asking thoughtful questions, striving to do his best, and making corrections when necessary. During discussion, he shares his ideas thoughtfully and tactfully. He is kind and friendly to all. Congratulations, Austin. Oh, I know. So for 4th grade, Athena Sitka, which we have, did I not say it right? Chitka, didn't I say that? Okay, I think John screwed me up on this, Sitka, Chitka. I am so sorry, Athena. Athena works hard, paying attention to details and consistently doing her best work and correcting us when she gets her name wrong. She takes the initiative to get things done. She goes above and beyond to help others and is well liked by her peers. She is very organized and responsible. Athena is an exceptional student. Congratulations, Athena. For 3rd grade, Colton Foster. When you see the word extraordinary, Colton Foster represents every letter. He always has a smile on his face. He has the confidence of a leader that shines through to his peers. He works hard and is successful in all subjects. He has a sense of humor that keeps the class laughing. Congratulations, Colton. For 2nd grade, we actually have 2. So Brisa Bentoncourt was not able to be here last time, so I believe that Brisa is here tonight. Brisa is well deserving of this award. Her hard work and resilience are character traits embedded in her personality. I appreciate the way Brisa studies hard at home and is always up for a challenge. Brisa has a drive to be a true leader. Her morals and her tenacity are seen daily in the classroom and on the playground. Congratulations, Brisa. I'm glad you could come. So then also for 2nd grade, we have Nora Gilbreth. I love Nora's huge, genuine heart, eagerness to learn, work ethic, willingness to share her knowledge with others, willingness to ask questions when she's stuck, and has the best laugh that just puts a smile on your face. Nora is curious, creative, respectful to everyone, and brings so much joy and magic to our classroom. Nora is moving mountains and will accomplish anything she puts her mind to. Congratulations, Nora. For first grade, Easton Rogers. I love the hat. Easton is an eager learner who listens, follows directions, and works hard. He enjoys math, reading, and writing, and is doing very well in these subjects. Easton treats others with respect and consideration and is a leader in the classroom. Way to go, Easton! And then for kindergarten, we have Danny Hedberg. Hedberg? Close? Danny is always working hard in class and only turns in his best work. He is a student that I never have to give reminders to and always does the right thing. Danny is a great SB recipient. Congratulations, Danny!
Thanks, everybody, for coming. This meeting is adjourned. Isn't it? Oh, taking a break. Right. Do we have anything after this? Oh, yeah, we do. My bad. Break. And break. I guess I wanted this meeting. I'm going to gavel us back in since I gavelled out for the break. So I believe we are moving on to consent agenda. So I will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I'll second that.
Okay. Any discussion?
I would like to just say that the consent agenda is only in this time, just the minutes for the executive session and the regular meeting minutes and some requests for fundraising from financial.
Thank you.
I'd just like to let people know.
No,
what-
I think that's
what it-
great.
What
Same.
it is. Sometimes they don't always know what the
Mhm.
consent agenda is.
It's true.
With all the discussion we had.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody? Okay. All those in favor of passing the consent agenda?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Public participation, we don't have any yellow cards or comments. All right. Robert.
All right. Well, first of all, board, I want to just offer, I hope that you guys have a great holiday break and spend great time with your family and friends. Hopefully you get some time off to relax and regenerate and get re-energized for the new year. It's hard to believe that 2025 is right around the corner. Unbelievable how fast this year has gone. I want to take this opportunity to brag and shout out a little bit about our two buildings. I know some of you have had a chance to experience it firsthand. You've heard it from some reports. They always steal my thunder, which is great because it means more coming from the kids than from me. But definitely want to call out Carrie Dwight, our high school principal, middle school principal. The short period of time that Carrie has changed the culture at the high school, middle school is phenomenal. And you can hear it in Noah's report and the things that he's talking about. I heard some of you made it to the drama play. That was fantastic. And they're so grateful when we show up. And I keep trying to tell Kathleen that I think I have more fun at those plays than the kids do performing it. For those of you who were there, I was literally rolling in tears. It was so funny. They did an incredible job. I was able to make it to the Rogue River tournament where our boys were in the championship game. They didn't fare as well as they wanted to in the championship game, but I will tell you, we have a brand new coaching staff of pretty young adults. They are super competitive, and our boys played hard to that last buzzer. And to me, that's a sign of a good team, of a team that's playing hard and working together. They never gave up. And they got down pretty early in the first half, but they were able to kind of cut that gap in the second half. So super proud of them for that. And then last night, we had the band and choir concert. That was phenomenal. And I will tell you that from last year to this year, I think the numbers have doubled, or at least close to doubled. And our band instructor is so enthusiastic. He's fun. I think you'll probably see all the fundraiser things in front of you that he's wanting to do. He has a vision, and he has a vision of making Glide Band and Choir something special in the state. And I just really appreciate his energy. I appreciate the leadership of Carrie to guide him, because he is young and enthusiastic, and he definitely needs some guardrails, but you got to love that passion. So I would rather try to rein somebody in than to try to prod him along. And he's doing a great job. I want to move to the elementary school, and I wish we had sound tonight. So Tammy has talked to you about all the efforts that the elementary is doing for attendance. And what she is doing, and Carrie, really is around our focus area on culture and trying to make school a fun place for kids to be. So she starts the kids out every morning. They do a walk around the building. They do a lap. Well, first they have to eat. Tammy makes sure they eat first, and then they do a lap. And the staff played music, and the kids are dancing and skipping, and we have a couple littles that, for whatever reason, are struggling letting go of their parents on drop-off. Older kids see that, and they come and they swoop the younger kids up, and they're walking hand in hand with them. And by the first lap around, the kids have a smile on their face, and it's just really rewarding to watch. But on top of that, every day she has something new to do during morning announcements. And so she talked about two of them. The Tuesday dance party is something special. And I'm wondering if we can't get them the link for one of them, just so maybe you guys could just watch it wherever you're at. If you could take a 10-minute break or something. It is so fun. Although when I go, Tammy puts the pressure on me to judge the classes. And oh my God, you don't want to be the judge because they're all so great. And like I said, Mrs. Matthews' class, they have this big sign, please pick us, because they haven't won yet. And they actually were going to win today, but then they stopped dancing. So kindergarten class won today. Anyway, so they do that, they do the trivia. It's just little things like that that make people feel belonging and that they want to come to school. And so I just really commend Tammy and her team on all the effort they're making to make school fun. I'm not even, the whole district. If you talk to kids, I think the kid experience is really a positive experience. And I remember you guys talking about how highly you guys talk about your experience at Glide. And I remember making a comment just off the cuff that times are different. But what we want is we want these kids, when they become our age, to think about their school experience the way you guys think about your school experience. And that's what's happening in our building. So I just have an opportunity on a really light agenda to praise our leaders for doing that. So with that, I wish you guys happy holidays, be safe, and we'll see you next year.
Cool. Thank you. Great report. That's awesome. All right. Financial report time.
Good evening. So we're holding steady financially, which is nice to see. This November's a good month because our tax money starts coming in, and we've already, in November, 3.2 million came in, so that's better than we were last year at this point, so that's awesome. Nice. And so you guys can look that over, and as always, if you have questions, email me, let me know. What I wanted to have you guys get on your radar for next month is that Carrie obviously can't be on our budget committee anymore, and so we need to start thinking about getting that position filled. And then the other thing that I was going to bring up, and I don't want to open up a can of worms, but last year there was, we had to change we had our initial budget meeting, and then a week later we usually have 2 days scheduled right in a row for our next meeting and the possibility if we need a third meeting. But we had to move that. Some people wanted to move that a week ahead. So if we're going to need to do that, if we're fine leaving it the way it is, because you guys did approve that last February, but that was before we had our budget meeting for last year. So I just wanted you guys to think that over. I have a copy of that calendar if you guys want to look at it, and then if you want to change that, that could maybe be something for next month.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we need to kind of put that out that we're looking for new. Perfect. Yeah.
Jen, can I ask, do we have those on, like, I saw the calendar, but I don't know that I got that far to put those like as an invite. That'd be lovely if we could get an invite, that would help me like organize. Okay, thank you.
And Chair Adame, if I could just piggyback on what Carolyn said. The reason the budget calendar is important, once we advertise that, if we change that schedule, then we have to advertise it again, and it does cost money to advertise. So if we know ahead of time what the schedule is going to be, it would really help us out.
Okay. Yeah. No, I remember last time that we had to change it with the news review, and that was a thing. Yeah, so we should plan ahead and pad that in. That's a good idea. Okay, thank you. Individual board members, does anybody have? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Did you get a chance to look at the governor's budget proposal? Is there anything in it that is scary or good? Either way.
It's definitely better than I know what people were, I mean, it's better than what we have. There are some things I'm going to be having to bring up though regarding PERS that like already for next year, we have an over 6% increase in our PERS costs, which is pretty significant. And then the following year, we're going to run out of what we refer to as our side accounts that we had the PERS on for. And so that's going to be something that we need to be looking at. I'm going to be getting more information in February, so I was going to kind of leave that big topic until after I go to a budget symposium where we'll be discussing this. But PERS is really going to be a major cost for our districts. And so a lot of schools, if you're following the news on schools, they're like, you know, the governor's budget is good, but it's not going to be good enough to help us with the shortfall that we're going to have because of PERS costs.
Thanks.
That did bring me, what did they, I'm trying to remember, what happened with that how-to grant? I don't know if I remember. Did we get the how-to grant for the expenditures that we were looking at? Please send it in. You had us participate in that call, and then, I don't remember what happened.
I think that's the bond stuff that we're going to be working on, right? And that you were looking to get a, yeah.
Okay, so the question is where we're at with the facilities grant. So we, as I've stated before, we have been awarded that. We've had deadlines that we've had to meet. I've asked for assistance, and without anybody stepping forward, I went ahead and made some decisions for the district. So we got the ball rolling. We have signed an agreement with an architect company to perform those, and right now they're just writing up a contract for us to show the scope of work. But I could still use 2 board members to help talk about what that scope of work could be for our district.
Yeah, I had also volunteered last time. I just never heard when there was a meeting. Bargaining.
It's from Eugene. I think it's okay.
No, I'll pop up there. Yeah,
So-
look, yeah, that works. Okay.
Carolyn, now, do you know how much money is coming in on the property tax deal? Or, because, you know, we never know what we're gonna pay when we get the bill. I don't know. Do you
Well, I
have a-
mean, we do have an amount, it's over 5 million, but then usually you collect about 91 to 93% of that, so we
Yeah,
still
'cause-
have about 1.5 that should be coming in for this year.
Yeah, do you get, you get that in, when do you know what that's gonna be? I mean, because they assess our property, you know, every year they want,
Yes,
they want us
we
to pay
actually,
more and more.
we actually did that, it's called Table 4A, and it doesn't come out until like early November, so that's when we got that.
Yeah, so you don't have the amount until like last month that you're
Right,
supposed to
so
get.
we have to just
So
kind
you
of
just guess.
judge by how it's increased previously to budget, because we don't have those numbers when we budget.
Right, that's what
Yeah,
I assumed. but I
it's,
wasn't sure.
everything's approximated when we
Yes.
budget.
So, but you're knowing, like, because when they increase the assessment of everybody's property, you know, and they've been doing that every year, it seems like pretty high. So that's helping a little bit of our shortfall that we were going to have, I'm assuming.
So I think I could
For
talk,
next week.
Carol, I think what you're asking is, do we know what the increase is coming with the county
Well-
leverages on your property value? And we
Yeah,
don't
but-
know that.
yeah.
All we know is what we set as a district, for what our portion of the property tax will be. We don't know what the county
Right,
may
you don't know
increase the
how much
assessment.
you're getting until last month when I knew how much I
Yeah.
was paying.
Correct.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Correct.
That's pretty much it. I guess I can carry on if we're gonna do individual board reports, so I would just like to.
Whatever we get in property taxes then is subtracted from our state school fund. So that's taken into account when they figure our state school funds, they take off what, that's accounted for in there, is what we project we're gonna get. So you don't wanna over-project because you don't ever wanna have to owe money at the end of the year when it's all said and done, because they take all of the actuals. And then if, you know, if the state school fund gave us too much because we made more in taxes than we projected.
Then they
so,
want it back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks, Robert. Thanks to the board members, everybody, all our administrators. Thank you very much. And I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
That's my report.
I could just briefly say, I attended that meeting on the transportation for the road Umpqua corridor for cycling, and there's stuff in there that we're gonna be able to grab onto this time. They're really focused on stuff up on top of 138 and 230, and so that money's coming on. But I'll keep my eye out for other grant programs
Okay.
like that and
What a bummer.
see what we can grab. Also, Mrs. Cole's done an amazing job for so many years. I don't know how many years the other place, but
Agreed.
just, it's incredible.
Yeah, I want to, are you done now? Yeah, I echo that. I actually talked to, I won't name names, but one teacher was like, I think this was the best play, because that play's been done multiple times. So just, I would again say those students are really talented, and it was just like, yeah, I needed that laugh. I was just, it's been a rough week, and I'm like, I'm so glad I went. And I also just, as you highlighted, Robert, I think for the wrestling, I was there, my son stayed until 11:30, you know, finally was like, he had some work he had to do the next day. Wow. So one, you know, that many teams showed up and everybody scrambled and they ran at everything and everybody pitched in, and just, it was incredible to see all of the effort that the community came together. And that was a lot of kids too. That's just like a lot. So a huge shout out to that. And as you said, Robert, I've got to go to a couple of the basketball games. It's been very fun to watch, and they have a lot of growth, and you can see the enthusiasm, you know, and so it's just great to see that come together. And, you know, just sitting in the stands and talking to parents and just how excited that they are too. So I would echo that. I know, my nephew's playing, and I got already asked, like, are you gonna make it? So, yeah.
So just a quick follow-up on the Willie's tournament. So Brandon with Carrie sent out an informational to all the ADs talking about, first apologizing for how late it went, and following up with how we're gonna do things differently next time to avoid that happening again. So what the last thing that's built the momentum back up to pre-COVID numbers. The last thing we want is to shoot ourselves in the foot and then people not show up. So hopefully we can continue just to streamline it, make it better, which they already have. They have ideas and things that they're going to do different next year. That should take care of that.
Yeah. Just want to thank everybody for all the hard work you do and all the wonderful stuff that we are hearing about culture change and just the dedication to the kids. It's pretty impressive how much things have changed. So thank you all. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy solstice, and all the good stuff. No. So thank you all for your time, and this meeting is adjourned. And we are, yeah.